So I've been taking supplements for a while now and experimented with a few different ones. And these are the ones which are currently stable that I'm taking on a daily basis, which I think have helped me. So they'll probably help you too. The first one is creatine. Now, so our body already has some creatine naturally, which it uses in the process of creating energy for our muscles. Taking extra creatine essentially just boosts the energy stores in your muscles. And so if you're going to the gym, doing resistance training, it just provides an extra boost of energy when you're doing those difficult reps. You can either do a loading and then a maintenance phase, so a 7-day period where you take 20 grams, and then after that reduce it down to 3 to 5 grams a day, and that will help to build up the stores a lot quicker. Or you can just take 3 to 5 grams daily as maintenance, and even if you just do that without the loading phase, by around 28 to 30 days, your muscles will have built up enough storage anyway. I take creatine gummies. I find that a lot more pleasurable experience to eat than taking the powder and dissolving it in water and drinking that, because sometimes I found that if I don't mix it properly, I can get grittiness in my teeth, and I don't always remember to take it if I use the powdered version. And because I know it causes grittiness in my teeth, my compliance wasn't very good with taking powdered creatine. If you get the powdered creatine, it is a lot cheaper. You can get creatine monohydrate. Get the ones which is, purified and ground down so you don't get that kind of gritty taste in your mouth, or you can get flavored ones. I just found gummies to be easier to take daily, but obviously just do whichever one is best for you. Now, next supplement is vitamin D. This is obviously an essential vitamin that's needed for your body. It helps with bone health, immune health, and also mood regulation. You can either get vitamin D directly from the sunlight, absorb it through your skin, or you can get it from your diet. Now, obviously in this country, the sunlight isn't that great all the time, and so a lot of people are deficient in vitamin D. So that's why it's recommended to take a supplement containing vitamin D. Now, usually it's recommended to take 2,000 units of vitamin D in the winter and then take 1,000 as maintenance. Some supplements, such as multivitamins, which I'll cover later in the video, do contain a bit of vitamin D, but you can take up to 4,000 a day, so that's fine. Don't worry about, unless you're taking a lot, then don't worry about reaching the limit. The next one is multivitamin, which I kind of touched upon. Now, research is actually inconclusive about whether multivitamins are beneficial or not, but for me, the reason I take it anyway is that ideally you'd get all your vitamins from having a healthy, balanced diet, your 5 a day, yada yada, but with a busy life, it's sometimes difficult to always incorporate, greeny vegetables or fruits into your diet. And just by taking a multivitamin, it acts as a backup. Even on those days when I don't have such a healthy diet, I'm still getting my vitamins in. Obviously, it's not a meal replacement, and none of these supplements should be replacements for a healthy diet, but it's just to guarantee that I don't become deficient in one of the necessary vitamins. Now, there are normally 2 types of multivitamins you can get. One is just the basic one, which contains the essential ingredients, and the other one is the extended one, which contains a lot more ingredients, and it's marketed as being a lot more beneficial for your health. I've actually looked at the ingredients of both of those and found that the only difference in the basic one versus the extended one is that the extended one has a lot more, tends to be just like metal ions that it has, such as chromium, manganese. And I found that actually by taking the extended one versus just the normal one, it caused me to feel a bit sick, especially when I took it early in the morning on an empty stomach. So I just stick with the basic one. It's cheaper and it does the job, and it contains the most essential things you need anyway. And I'd recommend taking one which also has iron in it, because if you're deficient in iron, it can cause anemia and cause symptoms of tiredness and things like that. So I just take the one which has the basic vitamins plus iron. Next supplement is omega-3, which you get in fish oil supplement. Now, ideally, I'd like to have fish at least once in my diet, and that's where you get your fish oils and your omega-3 from. But with the prices of food these days, I'm skimping on the salmon and sushi many a times. So instead, I get my fish oil through supplements. Now, fish oil omega-3 is beneficial for joint recovery. I actually found that if I take omega-3 supplements, the day or two after you go to the gym, when you normally feel sore and your muscles are, tired and sore and stiff, what's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, that actually reduces for me if I've been taking omega-3 supplements. So it's good for joint and muscle recovery. And some studies have actually shown that it helps with muscle protein synthesis as well. The evidence for that is a bit sketchy, but the evidence for the anti-inflammatory properties is definitely there, and it has, actually I have noticed an actual difference taking it versus not taking it, so that's why I continue doing it. The next is ashwagandha. Now ashwagandha is, you know, this hot and popular, a lot of research and a lot of debate about whether it works or not. There is evidence that shows that it reduces stress and reduces anxiety, and some studies also show it improves sleep quality and sleep time as well. I don't know whether I've noticed a tangible benefit having taken it, but what I have noticed is if I do stop taking it, my, you know, spirally negative ruminating thoughts become a lot more audible in my mind and a lot more frequent. So I guess in a way it has helped. And it has also been shown to improve muscle strength and enhance muscle recovery. So it just seems like a beneficial, no lose, no drawback kind of supplement to take. Now the recommended dose is 600 milligrams daily of the KSM66 version. So get one that says KSM66. That's basically contains the full spectrum extract of the ashwagandha root where the supplement comes from. Next is magnesium glycinate. Now I take this in the evening along with the next supplement that I'm going to mention, but this essentially, there's different forms of magnesium. This one is meant to help with sleep. So this form of magnesium is known for helping with relaxation, reducing stress, and also improving sleep quality. And some studies also show that it helps with memory and brain function as well. Again, it's very difficult to say whether it's had a definite effect, but I am sleeping good these days, and whether it's the magnesium or whether it's something else, I'll take that as a win and I'm just going to continue taking it. And the recommended dose is 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. Now the next supplement is a probiotic. Now these contain active live bacteria, which is meant to help with your gut microbiome, and that helps to maintain a healthy gut flora and to help with digestion as well. Some studies have actually also shown that probiotics help with anxiety and memory. Now you can have probiotics in a liquid form in kefir or yogurts or Actimel, but when I tried doing that, I would remember to take it some days and wouldn't take it other days. I'd just forget. So I found that just by taking a probiotic supplement, I take it in a gummy version as well. It just helps me stick with it. So that's why I've been taking it this way. So now all of these supplements, I have 5 in the morning and 2 at night. I actually use a little medicine organizer, which you can get from Amazon. It has Monday to Sunday and it's got 2 compartments for AM to PM. So I find that quite handy. So at the end of the week, I just fill the compartment with which supplements I take in the morning and in the evening for the whole week, and then I just put it by my bedside. That way I remember to take it as soon as I wake up and just before I'm going to sleep. I'll put the link down in the description below for the one I have, but it's just a good way to just organize and remember to take it daily as well. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. My name's Abian, and I will see you again in my next video.